Alright, so I had a project I'm working on where I've got a slider and a limited amount of space, and I wanted to see what the value of that slider was while maintaining the context for a label. And so this is what I came up with. Alright, this is going to be quick, so let's go. We got a user interface here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add two things to this. The first thing we're going to add is a label. The second thing that we're going to add is a slider. And that slider, we're going to go with a horizontal slider just for giggles because I think it's going to do everything that I want it to do right off the top. So let's go ahead and change the layout on this. We're going to give this a bit of minimum width here to 150 pixels. That should be fine. We'll grab our label here. We'll put in some text because it helps to have some text in there. And then we will move it and we'll put it roughly in place here. We're going to put center on this because I think it'll look better with center when we actually do what we're going to do here. And we're almost done. We're going to go and we're going to add a script on here, and then we're going to save this so that we actually get our proper scene. And on the slider, we only need two signals here. So the first one is when the value changes. So we go ahead and we add that. And essentially what we want to do is we want to take the value that's coming out of here and assign that to the label so we can actually see what's going on here. So we go text, and this needs to be cast into a string because it won't just take a float by itself. Let's go ahead and run this. We select the current scene. All right, now when we move this, hey, we have context. We can see how much value is going on in there. Wonderful. Let's move on. We want that to be able to go back when we're done. So let's go and look at this again. We've got the drag ended. Let's get our signal from that. Super easy. Let's take this, and we're going to go ahead and paste that in, and we're going to put our text as some text back to where we were. So this is fine, and this works well enough. While you're holding and dragging it, you get your numbers, you release, you go back to your text. Let's add just a tiny little bit of sauce on top of that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create a new timer. So we're going to call get tree, and we are going to await this call for it to complete. So we get tree, create timer. Let's set this for 2 seconds, and then we are going to have the time out, and we're done. This is it. All right, so we go ahead, we hit F5, and there it is. We've got our slider here. When we slide, it changes the numbers. We release, it gives us a couple seconds, and then it goes back to the text that we were supposed to have.